Boy, you guys are gonna have one hell of a tow bill at the end of this trip. Good morning. Rye guy here. We're going to be doing a little bit of exploration today. Nothing too serious. But we're going to be here tonight as well. So we're just going to go over a little jaunt, try to find some trails out this way that these guys have not been to before. And obviously I haven't either. Adjust my chair here, it's too far forward. There we go, that's a lot better. Anyway, it's gorgeous day. We don't have any rain in the forecast for the next couple days. We were getting a little bit worried last night because there's Hurricane Debbie coming up the eastern seaboard that would look like it was going to be going right into Nova Scotia and possibly going over our route for sailing back home from Newfoundland here. So anyway, checked this morning and it went pretty far west and north, so it looks like it's going to miss us. So that's good. Guess the panic is off, because we were thinking about calling the Marine Atlantic. Well, we did call Marine Atlantic, but just to see if there was any availability for an earlier sail out. But anyway, we're good to go now. We'll see you guys on the trail. Gateway to Lewis Hills. Okay, this is cool. I guess you need to be a permit holder, club member, whatever, to park here, but they got all kinds of loading ramps. Man, that scenery doesn't get old. Except for the dust. I'm just going to stay out of the dust.
We headed into Stephenville this morning to do some exploration on some trails that even our guides have not been on. There is no set destination for today, just to find a few local trails that may lead somewhere cool.
Go to the very end of this trail because it goes to a bog, like a real bad swamp that we're going to look at, but from what the locals say, that you just can't get through it. So we're gonna check it out anyway because it might be a nice view. But yeah, and I think after this we're gonna backtrack a little bit and go to Serpentine Lake. I've seen other people's videos of Serpentine Lake. So I'm guessing the snowmobiles will be able to cross this bog no problem in the wintertime, which a lot of these trails are more so lean towards the snowmobile side of things anyway, not the ATV side, but you know, there'll be a lot of infrastructure to try to put in a bridge across an entire bog. Oh, well, we missed that little worm shelter. Sweet Shack. Wow, that's like brand new. Well, not quite brand new, but newish. It said they built onto the old one.
This is the railbed. This is the other trail. This one here, through here.
Wow.
You can't get through. But it shows this. That would be interesting.
It's got an indoor washroom.
Oh, there you go. Dave, what were you saying about indoor washrooms?
Holy crap!
There you go.
Oh, him and a her.
It's him and a her. It's a male and female washroom. They have males and females here.
Cool.
Nice shack.
And him and a her washroom as well.
What do you identify as?
Yeah.
Depends on what's easier.
Well, there's logs there.
Coastal glass. Good bathroom.
Yeah.
You're not engraved on table. Keep washrooms clean. That means you cannot use it.
Instability sounds, cracking, whoops, and
Yeah.
drum-like sounds. That's how high the snow can get here. That's like 6 feet high, 7 feet high. That looks like a hole. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, the theory works something like this. You're doing 100, but you can, I seen you do. By the time you hit John's bike, at least you'll get the length of your bike.
Yeah, I would think, yeah. Yeah, there's the trail. Yeah, I see that.
There you go.
Oh, it's even soft to walk on. We're definitely not making it through that, so we got to turn around. That's a winter-only trail, 100%. So I think I'm going to back up just a little bit and go right there. It seems pretty solid right there in front of me. There's just like full-blown houses in the middle of the trail. Bit of rain way off there in the distance. Some sprinkles. Getting some sprinkles. Put some ring gear on, I guess. Look at that. That's just awe-inspiring. It's cottage country Newfoundland style. So Dave Hill set back there. There's about my speed of cottage right there. That's what I can afford. This is coming back down Ridge Road that just came to a dead end, so we're going to turn around and I think go down raggedy ass trail. That was it. Look at the meat hooks. Bet you that guy does a lot of moose hunting. Group's going to split off. 3 of them are going back to the campsite. We're going to find a trail that heads to Robinson's Pond. Whoa, doggy. anybody? No, they're there. He's on a bit of an angulation. Which I think it does. Because there's camps everywhere on this province. Wow, that's a view. Plan D is we group back together because the trails that way that we thought led to the lake we were trying to get to do not go anywhere except for a bunch of camps. So we're going to try another road on the way out. I'll let you know how that one goes. There, look, first flat of the trip.
You were saying that last night at supper. No one got a flat yet.
You jinxed me at supper, that's why.
It's good to realize you got a flat right on.
I was on a 13.
Oh, it's good to have a spare cameraman.
Look, good sir. I got a brand new can.
I got the good. That's good.
Sometimes I always use it this trip.
Well, for, I tried to glue Seb's air pump back together.
Oh yeah. I'll take blame for this one.
Okay, you do
We have another plug. Another set of 6 or 5. Yeah, just
2 months.
I think 3.
Take up quite a bit of room.
I'd say 3. There you go. Give her a good haul.
Give her a bath.
Yeah, more good.
24-hour setup, is it, Ryan?
Yeah, I'll see you boys
Is that
tomorrow.
same as that bearing?
There's 2. We should probably go one more, Ryan.
Another one?
Yeah, put one in on the side.
Just, well, I know one of the clips I said that it was running these roads veggie you talk about.
I know, right?
She doesn't know yet. Whoever they brushing can, but sticking can.
Look at that.
Nope, not going on that side. There you go. Oh. Did I put her all the way through? I don't think I did.
Good cut. So we just talked to a local when we were repairing the first flat tire of the trip, which was me. And what we're going to do is just go back to the campsite because we can't get to where we need to go on Trail 38. her back to the campsite. So it's all the same trails back. So I'm probably just going to end the video here. We got to pack up some of the stuff tonight. We're heading to closer to Port of Bass tomorrow. I don't know exactly where we're going to be ending up between Stephenville and Port of Bass, because we got a couple more days before we hit the ferry. There's exploration that we want to do further down. So
even though we ended our day not finding the paths to the lakes we wanted to visit, no matter what turn or back road you take here, it's almost guaranteed to lead to somewhere beautiful. Even this small connector road back to the trailway was a great side quest to take.
Well, sir, we're back at camp. Tire held up. That's good. Here's the plug right here. Looks all right. So we'll check the pressure in the morning, but it's last day here at the campground, so we need to do a 2-day push to get to Port of Bass, which means it's 2 days of trailway running in the dust. So I am going to take this filter out again. Oh, man. Whew. Nasty. And I have a good used clean filter that I had prepped before I went on the trip. So I'm just going to do a quick swap out of the filters. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do, and then just clean them both up when we get home. Alright. Boy. So we're going to remove that one. Okay. And she's dusty. Ooh. I don't want to do that over the clean filter. So we're going to do that. We're going to swap this out with this one that I've prepped. Better, and we'll slide that in there. There we go. Yeah, and then they'll replace the cover. I'm going to tap out that other filter just to show you what that looks like. Yeah. Point in case, if you're coming here, bring either a spare filter or get a particle separator or something, because you might need it. That one's okay, but it needs to be cleaned up. Well, that's day 11 in the books. Whew, I'm dusty. We put on about 118, 115 kilometers today. So I gotta get cleaned up. Supper's starting. Cleaned up, shower, supper, write in the journal, bed, pack up, do it again tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow, like I say, we gotta push a little bit to get to wherever we're gonna spend the night tomorrow. And then the night after that's going to be close to Port of Bass. We might even have some hotel rooms. Get all nice and shined up, cleaned up. Not the bikes, but us. Before the 7-hour ferry ride back. So, see you in the next episode. we're on the road again. So that was a good stay. Thanks, Central Campground. If you want all the information for these campgrounds, I will link that stuff below. We're probably going to make a stop at Stephenville Crossing. We'll stop at the Lookoff, and then head into, I think, maybe the relative or brother of one of the guys, Rhino, Mike Marriott. He has a camp over here in Newfoundland. We might actually stay there tonight.
This morning we packed up and headed through Stephenville up the railbed, with a quick stop at the superstore to get us the last 2 days of food supply we needed to sustain us before loading up on the boat. We will be following the trailway back for a while, so the next few clips will be of some look-off points and side trails not yet taken.
Across that crew back there on the railbed. They're all from Pictou, Nova Scotia. We might be seeing those guys on the way back through too. Same boat. I think we're getting directions here from a local. I don't know where we're headed right now. Convenience store. I saw a bunch of signs back there, but maybe to a lookout point or something. Ocean's right there. Oh, well, there's a convenience store right there. It says that there. Get a couple pictures here. Wow, man, holy crap. It is windy. It is very windy here. That's pretty cool. Alright. Salty. Smell the salt in the air. Too far. on top of this hill.
It was such a nice day out when we stopped into a small fishing village. We decided to have lunch fit to eat by the sea. Hot dogs, of course. Afterwards, we will be heading back on the trailway towards our next night's camp. Our next campsite, we will be taking advantage of the kindness of a mutual riding friend's brother, who has an unused piece of property in St. Fittins, to spend the night.
I don't think anybody's been back here in a while. Looks like they're making circles up there to try to flatten the grass.
We set up camp first, planned to eat supper, and head to Robinson's Head Beach for sunset. With only tomorrow left to go on the trails before we have to catch the ferry Saturday morning, we are winding down our stay on Newfoundland's west coast.
To Robinson's Head to catch the sunset. Again, it's just a trailway all the way back to the trail to go into Robinson's Head, so I'm not going to record any of that. But anyway, we'll see at the sunset. So I thought Jason was hanging back because of the dust, but apparently his bike died. That's not good. We're going to head to the sunset anyway. We just text message from John up ahead. So anyway, we're gonna keep going, but we'll have to figure that out because we gotta get a ferry on Saturday. Even my bike here, the clutch is starting to drag a little bit on the belt, and I think it might be just absolutely caked in dust in there. But we'll have to check out the primary bearing when we get back home, because right now it's hard to shift between gears, and if I'm on like a bridge or a flat surface, I can put it in reverse and let go of the brake, and it'll kind of slowly pull me backwards. So there's some parasitic drag on that belt going on. Whew, that's sun.
Robinson's Head has to be one of the most beautiful spots to park an ATV or a side-by-side on top of, especially during this sunset. We are close to our journey's end, but I feel like I just scratched the tip of the surface for what Newfoundland has to offer.
Fuel pump relay?
We didn't check that. Trace it down to a broken ground wire to the fuel optimizer.
That's in the ECU. When you turn the key, is the pump running?
The pump will run once you turn the key. It's over on the other side of the one here, and it sounds normal.
Yeah. Okay. It's alright. So I'm not gonna go fast, as long as he's gonna be on the brakes.
If I turn my LED light on,
Yeah.
Stop.
Yep, okay. You get your helmet? I didn't run over it. Okay. Boy, you guys are gonna have one hell of a tow bill at the end of this trip.
Oh, Jesus.
Keeping an eye on our temperatures too. Now it'd be nice to have a belt temperature gauge.
This episode is sponsored in part by RPM Powersports, Rocksolar, Off-Grid Trailers, and A&UTV Pro.